do it.
Hello?
Are we live? Hello, champions. Hello, Sapphire Arts, June, and Ralph. That's it. Oh, Ace of Pan, Flying Weasel Man, Marzi Beast, Thorn Stoneheart, Wonkus Bonkus might be here. I don't know. Sugar Plum. And hi, Ace of Pan, Amy Owen, Slippery Water, Dies for the Chat, Farwin. Hello, hello. It is another lovely day, in theory. I guess we're not showing Ursula's face yet.
I'm so unorganized.
Ursula is saying she's unorganized, but I reset my computer a minute before the chat began.
Hello. I feel so frazzled. I just wasn't ready. I was not ready. 2 minutes before the stream started, I was like, now I will go get ready. Instead of like half an hour ago.
Yeah, because she was playing The Sims before she started the stream.
It's true.
I bet she doesn't even have an art open.
No.
I knew it.
Listen. Hey, Cap. Hey, Gem.
This weekend is the critique stream. Tomorrow's the last day to get critique things in. So if you want to join Critique Club, Patreon is your best friend. And also the Kickstarter is still going.
Oh, right.
It's
Still happening.
link in chat. Someone.
Please.
Somebody.
No one in particular.
No one in particular, exactly.
Just someone.
Yeah, so the Kickstarter for our webcomic, The Magpie, is live. We are doing amazingly. So if you want in on that, get in on that. We're almost at 5,000 Canadian dollars.
Whoa.
That's almost 2 regular dollars. Haha, beat you to it.
Oh my god.
That's almost £1. You can say my name. Can I? Yes, I'm working hard to finish more arts. Congrats.
Hell yes.
What are their names? Or whose names?
I am Ursula. This other person is Bones.
Yeah, I'm not on screen.
It's only me.
Because instead of investing into my company, I am investing in mice.
In my...
Yes, my mice in investing.
Can't display my screen.
Why can't you display your screen?
It just doesn't want me to. It said not... Oh. Never
Well,
mind.
okay.
Now it's working.
Instead of going on and on.
Listen.
No, I'm not gonna frickin' listen to
Please
you
listen
ever.
to-
Stop. Shush. Shush. No. Quiet.
What?
Madika's looking at me because she thinks I'm mad at her.
Oh, Manica.
Yeah.
Manica, are you in trouble?
She's not in trouble. Don't make her think she's in trouble. When you're the one. Yeah. I'm not afraid to admit the truth to you. Admit it. Sorry. Okay. The name Bones reminds me of the Bone graphic novel. Cool name. Thank you. I've had some people think I made that graphic novel, but I did not.
Nope.
I was not alive.
Nope.
Wait, no, my bank. Wait. Oh, I'm logged out of my Amazon account.
My bank.
Okay. I want my account. My Amazon account, my basket. That's what I wanted to
Oh,
I
your
wanted, I wanted to show my
My bank.
basket.
My bank.
But I said my bank instead. Okay, I don't need $25 duct tape. Oh wait, no, it's 3 rolls. Never mind. That's actually not that bad. Okay.
Hi, everybody. I hope you're all working on your comics today. Whether you're working on your scripts, or your thumbnails, or you're drawing your comic, thinking about making a comic, I hope it's going well.
I strive to have a relationship like Bones and Ursula one day. Well,
Aw.
let's strive higher than that.
You can do better.
You can do way better. Just a bunch of kids and their pets. Someone was like, so many pets. I'm like, that's not even all of them yet.
Oh dear. There are more.
Are there cute like mice stickers on Etsy? Who does anyone here draw mice stickers on Etsy that I can buy from your store? Or rabbits or something? I don't know.
Charlie, I'm upset with how you create thumbnails. That is not a thumbnail, that is a sketch. A thumbnail should look like this, like it's just scribbles.
Every time I look up cute mice stickers, I just get little like Mickey Mouse. That's it. Oh, these are cute. I just don't want to take stolen art, you know?
Yeah. Tuesday, you're gonna draw later? Good. You better. I have no stickers as of yet. I mean, I have designs for rabbit ones, but never printed them.
Well, I found a bunch of hamsters.
Oh, Tuesday has an entire collection of rabbit stickers on Redbubble.
Oh, damn. Send me stickers, guys.
Guys.
I want to have I'm making bin cages for well, my current, well, at bare minimum, I'm gonna start needing to get new mice because my mice are old. One of them is old. I think a few of them. They're varying ages of mice because I just got I adopted the whole group of them. One of them this morning. Okay. So you know what? I haven't even introduced you guys to my mice.
No.
So I have me and Ursula, our mice.
Our mice.
We have 4 girls. We have Timbit, Ice Cap, Bagel. Did I say double?
I don't remember. Double Ice Cap.
Timbit. And Bagel.
Yes.
Yeah, there's 2 named after Tim Hortons foods, 2 named after Tim Hortons drinks.
Yes.
Yeah, so I got 4 mice, and this morning Double was sick. I don't know if she was sick. I think she was in torpor, whereas that's like a really short-term hibernation thing. Because I found her by the water dish, and she was like icy cold and lethargic. So I grabbed her in my beautiful Bones McKay hands, and I heated up a hot water bottle, and I swaddled her up in a little tea towel.
Yeah.
And she was really like, I read it as Double D. Double is a Canadian coffee thing. It's 2 sugar, 2 cream. Yeah, it's a double. We call her DD. Yeah. So yeah, DD was like lethargic, and when I got her warm, she started like waving her head like back and forth and like trembling and like wobbling where she walked. But she went towards her food after that, and she ate a bunch of food, and she's really like, she's all better now. So I think she mustn't have like eaten last night, or like throughout the day or something, or like just their stores ran out, and she must have gone into like the hibernation mode. So, you know, I'm new to mice, but I'll make sure they don't run out of food next time. Like, I feed them every day. I'm just used to like I've only had them for a couple days, right? So I'm not used to all their habits and whatever. And I'm used to having like hamsters and fish and things where one day you don't do a feed, like once a week, but they might have just not had like you know, you get used to the food. I was just looking at them and they were looking a little chonk. So like I decided to do like a lower food day. Like they all got Cheerios. But yeah, so you live and you learn. She was I thankfully found the little lady and got her all warmed up. And since I had her out, I got all her friends out and put them in the hospital tank with her. Because if you're sick, you need friends. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Especially as a mouse, you need all your mouse friends, and they can sit on your face while you're while you're recovering.
You need your girl gang to
Yeah,
climb on top of you.
keep you warm.
Yeah. They
It's-
literally she was sitting there eating like a kibble,
Yeah,
real slow and nice, and then all of the girls just came and sat on top of her
yeah. They
in a
keep-
little pile.
It's the cuddle puddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's surprising how fast like rodents will like lose weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was super chonky. Like they were all looking super fat to me, which is why I was like, okay, maybe we should like chill on the kibble one night. But yeah, there you go. When I'm sick, sit on my head. Okay, got it, June. I jumped in mid conversation. I thought you were talking about a human, not a mouse.
No. A mouse.
Yeah, so she's good. I don't know how many like months she has left.
Yeah, because she's old.
Yeah, well, she's a mouse, you know.
They only live like a year.
So like I'm gonna want to get more mice. Yeah. So I'm right now in my Amazon cart. I have all the supplies to make bin cages. So that I can introduce slowly and all that and quarantine.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and I found some good mice that I'm looking at. Got my eyes on. Got my eyes on those mice. So I'm a mouse person now. And I didn't tell you last week at all, okay? None of us told you. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No one let anything slide. It
No.
was exclusively for, you know, like, okay, sorry, I'm gone. I'm on Etsy right now and I'm like, are you the artist who makes these or are you stealing all this art? Like, I don't know how to tell.
That is a mood.
Like, is this any better than buying from Amazon? Probably better than buying from Amazon. Hamster stickers. How many pets do you have? Way too many. Right?
Too many.
It's too dang much.
We have 3 dogs. We have 2 cats. We have 4 mice. We have a lizard and a bunch of fish.
Many fish.
Many fish.
Actually, we don't have that many fish.
No, we have
6.
6.
Yeah.
We have a lot of shrimp.
Yeah, we have a
And
lot of
snails.
shrimp and snails. Yeah, I was thinking of getting more fish, but I'm not sure now. I was so excited for the shrimp to come in, but there's no blue shrimp, and I'm like, do I even want shrimp if they're not blue? There's no blue or red.
guess.
There's just orange.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure how I feel about that.
Want blue.
That or I'm gonna get like Okay, there's a lot of cute stickers. I miss conventions, guys.
Right?
Like I don't miss most of it, but I miss some of it.
If I ever get a big Garrett, I want a tortoise so I can let it inherit my wealth. Yes.
Trust me, I've thought about tortoises.
I ordered a plush off Etsy once. It was a pretty good experience.
Yeah, well, it depends on the store, right?
Yep.
Like I've ordered tons of stuff on Etsy, and I love all of it. But some Etsy stuff is just as sus as Amazon stuff.
For real. How do you have time for anything not pet related? I
I don't
mean, I
know.
don't know. The lizard's super low maintenance.
You ever have a hobby?
Yeah,
We don't leave. I'm an introvert. I don't like humans. I fill my life with animals because I don't like humans. My mom lives
Exactly.
next door. Makes that easy.
Mhm.
Oh, these are cute. 2-inch cute dessert sweet vinyl sticker set.
Oh,
I only get... You get 6 stickers for $12. Man.
sucks that they probably see themselves as a billion different colors and we just see a few colors on the shrimp. I agree. That does suck.
Can you Cardina?
I'm more worried about art theft on Redbubble. It's much easier to upload someone else's art. Yeah. Definitely. Still shook I almost accidentally sent you my wax melt. Oh my god. Hey Captain Q, welcome.
I googled how good shrimp's eyesight is, and yeah, Google was like, "Do you want to set this to dark mode?" I didn't know there was a dark mode on Google. For one, two, I'm asking about shrimp, Google, not dark mode. Eyes are the only thing that won't regenerate on a shrimp.
Huh.
They don't regrow eyes, legs. Legs, claws, and antenna will grow back, but not organs like eyeballs. Dang fish, always eating eyeballs.
Gosh dang it.
Shrimp's eyes are motion sensitive and can detect only moving objects. Shrimps use their antenna to detect non-moving objects. Huh. Google, a shrimp typed this? Yes. My shrimp is broken.
Man.
What?
I don't know. I'm just drawing things.
Wet thumb. That's awful. Wet thumb. Ugh. No. Sorry. Okay. I was looking at green thumb, but like water plant keepers calling themselves wet thumbs.
I don't like that.
I don't like that at all either. That's
No.
horrible. Go back to the drawing board on that one.
You need to work on your marketing.
Yes. Can't shrimp see hundreds of colors outside the visual range? It probably depends on the shrimp, right?
Probably.
I just want to climb into a tank with the shrimp and be a shrimp. Ugh. Yeah, it's awful. Are you yelling at me to draw comics with your title? Yes.
Yes.
Y-
Do it.
yes. Obviously. How
Do
many
it.
times do I have to tell you this?
Make your friggin' comic.
I want the blue shrimp. Sorry. What's going on?
Make your gosh dang comics or I'll come over there and cry on you. You won't like that. It's very uncomfortable. Supposedly mantis shrimp, but Amy pointed out it's been debunked.
Apparently shrimp have more color sensor thingies because their eyesight is worse. And they can't blend colors like we can. Huh.
No, don't cry on me.
I am the shrimp expert, as you can tell. Very good.
Well, you don't want a random woman busting into your house to cry on you. Your wife wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
What's really annoying and time consuming, making a bunch of preview and thumbnail for advertising your comic. Yeah. I agree. I hate making promo stuff. I know that's like what I do for my job. Actually, I like doing promo stuff for my job. I don't know why I don't like it for my comics. I haven't done it in a long time. Maybe I'd like it now. Maybe I used to hate it because I was bad at art.
See, I think what everyone's doing is they're saying mantis shrimp. I don't know about the actual truth behind mantis shrimp, but mantis shrimp are the ones suspected or whatever. The meme is that they have really good eyesight. But not all shrimp, right? Like, it can't, like, I've never heard, like, just shrimp in general. I feel like this is like a game of telephone that's, like, gone on too far. Because I look at my shrimp and I don't think they're seeing anything. They're like no thoughts. It's just a void. You look in. You need a brain to see. Shrimp aren't even real. They're a lie. Yeah, exactly. I look at my shrimp and they just be. It's like Dennis. It's like, just because your eyes can see things doesn't mean you're gonna process it.
I give you this.
Female with eggs. Proud of you.
Hydrangeas, let's just cry together. You and me.
Hashtag
Gross
not all
crying.
shrimp. Yeah.
You eat the shrimp so you can be microchipped. Yes.
Someone was shocked on my Twitter to discover that lizards eat strawberries. And I'm like, all sorts of lizards exist, my friend. There's like this weird perception of like, it kind of drives me wild. I like that Ursula advertises this video with animal facts because we're going there. But like
It's inevitable.
it drives me wild when you're looking at like not even a species, right? You're looking at what is that called? It's not. Is it a king? No, kingdoms are like. What's after kingdoms?
Don't ask me. I don't know.
Whatever. You're looking at the trees, the taxonomical trees, and you're like, the way that people naturally make distinctions between things is wild. Is what I'm trying. Phylum? Maybe, yeah. I think phylum or whatever. But like, they'll be like, lizards are one thing. And monkeys are one thing, and they have those like two tiers at the same level in their head. If that does that make sense?
Yeah.
Where they're like, monkeys are like this, and lizards are like this, as if lizards isn't like this all-encompassing thing. Like, like it's like there's snakes. There's lizards. Those are different. Yeah. Oh, right. Wait, what isn't it class? Where's class? Is class in there? I thought it was kingdom, phylum, class. Clade? I'm trying to remember where the chest is. The chest, sorry, not chest.
I'm classy. Same. Man, I sure know science stuff. I hope nobody is confusing snakes and lizards.
Oh yeah, it is class. You missed class. It's King's Play Chess on Friday, good sir.
Oh.
That's it.
The thing is, there are legless lizards, which I'm sure someone would mistake for a snake.
Yeah, they do be. But no, it drives me wild because I was thinking about it with small animals where like they just class all small animals as the same. But they're like worlds apart. Like even just like they're not even like the same at all. Cuz they'll be like, "Ah, yes, hamsters and rabbits. Small fluffy thing. Same requirements, you know?" And like I feel like it's easier to explain to them that rabbits are different, but then like hamster mice? No. It's not. What do you mean they're different? Yeah, that's where I'm at. But like I think everyone can understand that a polar bear and a panda is different. I don't know. I'm classy. Some kids playing chess on freeways get squished.
Oh no. That's terrible.
I'm not a fan of legless lizards.
Jim.
Excuse me. Legless lizards just sit on your roof and bite. You know, I love that Al is basically a snake. Like
He got tiny legs.
his legs don't even lift him. His legs are just propellers.
I know.
Family, subfamily, tribe, subtribe.
I know. It looks
Genus,
like these people
subgenus,
are in the
species,
background are
subspecies.
dancing, but they're not dancing.
A kitty just walked past. Yeah, she's just walking around. I don't know what's going on here.
Girl.
Psst, 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 psst.
She doesn't care.
Well, you didn't look at her. You didn't offer her the psst, psst, psst. Oh, her tail went up.
Oh.
Come back. Come back. See, you just gotta try. She thought you were talking to the stream. Just no. Oh, she
I
stopped.
couldn't get her.
Psst, psst. Come here. Come here. Come be on stream. Oh, Madoka thinks we're talking about her. No, she doesn't. Why is... No, she doesn't want to be on
Ah,
stream.
I couldn't bring her on the stream. I'm sorry, everyone.
Malthea, come here.
She's like playing hard to get. She keeps like going to leave, then coming back. Going
Yeah.
to leave, then coming back.
I haven't worked on my comic for a whole month. Ha ha!
That's her. Can we get a little meow for the chat?
Just gotta stress her out.
That's not great. Beep, please. Stick.
We have a friend.
No. Hello.
She doesn't want to be here.
I love you.
Let me go free. Oh, someone else is coming.
Oh, there.
Here.
You just got free.
Free her. He was here to help. And we got a dog. Oh, Lear's coming. We got... Just smack your little hand down on him and just drag him. It's really easy. I had to pin him down today and pull a wrapper out of his mouth.
Oh no.
He's the worst.
He's just flopped on the floor. Here, I'll show you guys. There's the boy. There's my guy. And the
Oh,
dog. Meatball.
Oh,
There we go.
he's such
Achieved.
a boy.
You're on writing hiatus?
Very good.
All I want to do is write cute headcanons.
All I want to do is write a novel. So that's so hard it is. It's really hard.
It's really hard. I cry.
A set of 40 stickers.
Legless lizards throw their fast food trash at the bin in the parking lot, and when they miss, they just leave it and drive away. Why are you slandering legless lizards? They're lovely.
Because Charlie is secretly a legless lizard.
Are you
It's
trying
all
to throw us off the
self-hate.
trail?
Yeah. It's like internalized transphobia.
Internalized legless lizard phobia.
Exactly.
That's why I read a webcomic, because noveling's hard. Yeah, but if you write a webcomic, then you have to draw it, and drawing it takes forever, and it's hard.
Yeah, she got you there.
There's no shortcuts.
Yes, there
Um,
is.
no. There's none. Do legless lizards also not put their trolley away at the supermarket and leave it in the car
What's a
park?
trolley?
A shopping cart.
I was trying to meme.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were genuinely like,
No,
"What is
why would I
that?"
genuinely care? Just draw, okay? Just draw, lady. You're not funny. You're not cute.
Well, fine.
You don't even know how to cook a mean dish.
We know how to cook nice dishes.
I'm sorry, I love you. Or do I? Got him. I cannot just draw. If you're listening to this and you're thinking, man, you're being mean to Ursula, I'm actually being mean to you. I'm talking to you right now.
You specifically
You
Watching right
specifically need to just get back to drawing.
draw.
Nobody
your
cares
comic.
about your memes in the chat. You're not funny.
You're putting off working on your comic because you don't believe in yourself. Well, guess what? We believe in you.
It's not cute. It's not a good look.
We want you to succeed in life.
True ugliness is not finishing your webcomic
Damn.
and being Ursula Grey. How do you know I can't cook a mean dish? Well, art is hard.
Ursula, this art is so messy, and this is really the best you can do. Ugh, unsubscribe. What are you? Half the comments?
Half of them. Can you imagine if half are like that? We would just quit.
That's true. We
I
actually
would-
get a lot of really lovely comments from lovely people.
Well, don't flatter them that much.
Sorry, you're right. We get lovely comments from okay people. You hate wording words.
You did a good job. Man. Why is this
1:30
so...
a.m. Why are you awake?
Why am I asleep? It's supposed to be stream. Ursula, just draw.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't draw if you're memeing because you decided to do thinky work. I'm here. I want... The chat is unionizing. The chat can unionize as a treat.
As a treat.
As a treat, we can have a little union in the chat. It's Comvy, hello? Komiv? How do I start my Komiv?
What? Excuse me? Hello?
You're not part of this. Don't be too nice to us, it'll get to our heads. It really does. Got to somebody's head. What tablet are you using? An iPad.
iPad. Not the Pro. The other one.
The amateur. She has the iPod amateur.
Drawing on an iPod right now.
An iPod shuffle.
Yes. Oh my God.
Don't eat the cat grass, it's not ready.
Guys, just
Stop.
wait. That's like when we tried to grow catnip and our cat ate the tiny little leaf on it and it died.
She ate the tiny little leaf and threw it up.
Oh, right. She didn't even enjoy it. So ungrateful.
Comiv?
Come if. Someone asked, we stream Thursdays and Saturdays
Yeah.
here on YouTube. Come if.
Okay. Popular right now on Etsy. Gift box for women. Macrame cat bed. Anxiety
Excuse me?
bead ring. Outdoor chair. Waterproof picnic blanket. Hurache sandal. What is that? Hurrah? Okay. Outdoor furniture. Modern home decor. Professional resume template. Modern page. Stepmom gift. Pick your gender. I'm macrame cat bed. Finally, Comiv. Oh my god, I love these. I didn't realize I need a macrame cat bed.
Let's get some macrame cat beds up in here.
I need to show you some macrame cat beds. These were not what I was expecting. I forgot what macrame is. This is amazing. This is unbelievable. Okay, I can't. Okay. Oh wait, I don't have Discord open.
Oh.
I'm not logged in. I don't think either.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I'll get you your macrame cat beds, guys.
Please. It's all I need.
Oh,
in my
Discord has to
life.
update.
Discord.
I guess my stepmom stonks have been going up. Comiv. I opened Spotify.
You fool.
I don't know how I opened Spotify instead of Discord.
That was like to a beat. It's an impressive stutter.
Thank you.
Oh,
It's my middle-
pronouns macrame and cat
Oh my god, Discord has to update again.
Discord.
Spoticus. Discord, I'm howling at the moon. Come on, I just want to show the world this macrame cat bed.
They're not ready.
My cat is too round to fit in a bed. Just get a bigger, rounder bed.
Get a
If
bed
a
for a
human can-
medium-sized dog.
I bet a bed could fit a dinosaur if it was big enough. Has a powerful stutter, manly and strong.
Exactly.
Spotify and Rigby. What?
Where is macrame cat beb?
Oh, I'm logged in.
Give me cat
It's
beb.
coming.
Cat beb.
Here's a macrame cat bed.
I see no cat bed.
I sent it to you. Oh, I sent it into RP chat. I don't know why I did that.
Oh,
It's part
there
of
it
our
is.
role play now.
We'll incorporate it somehow. Hold on. Gotta get this working. I think that's it. Yeah, this is the macrame cat beb. That's
Isn't
so cute.
It's so cute and modern.
It is. It's like the little things you'd like hang plants in
Yeah.
for your cat instead. Also, what a gorgeous cat.
It's a Lynx point.
Beautiful.
Stunning.
Stunning. Little mittens on. Adorable.
All right, fine. We'll answer your questions. We'll be adults who are YouTube career boys. Okay. Do you have any tips on starting a comic? I don't know how to go about starting one. I have an idea I have been working on for years, but I'm not exactly sure how to start as a comic. Well, number one, you need a script. So we have tons of videos on making scripts, but start there. You gotta come up with like a plot and all that stuff, and you just gotta go and do it. You start with a script and designs and all that stuff. We love doing designs here, but the most important part is starting. Like there's no real wrong way to start as long as you're making some sort of progress in some sort of direction. Am I right?
Heck yeah. As long as you start.
Let the adulting commence. The plot. The plot. Finding a plot is hard, but doable. It's just conflict. Plot is just things happening and stuff. Stuff things. Script doesn't have to be anything fancy. Mine is full of memes and jokes. Hell yeah. What do your scripts look like? I'll take a picture. Okay? Wait. I'll take 2 pictures. Where do I gotta help you guys. Here, this is what my scripts look like. I will send a picture to Ursula to show you my scripts.
Which chat is it gonna show up in?
RP chat.
Classy.
Yeah.
Okay, give me one moment.
I didn't vet it for spoilers. It's fine. Okay,
It's
no
fine.
spoilers.
So
Okay.
yeah, so this is what it looks like. So there's page, panels, dialogue.
Yeah, little explanations of what's going on.
Yep.
That's what my scripts look like. Plot is just stuff things. Bones, the philosopher. Concept, script, prep, thumbnails, pencil, inks, color, lettering, profit. Everything but the profit.
Yes.
Are you drawing Magpie 4, by the way?
I am.
Yeah.
Where every scene slaps.
Every scene slaps.
So if you want the good kush, you should support the Kickstarter so you can read Volume 3. I mean, you can read it online as well, but the Kickstarter would help us out a lot.
Yeah, it would help us a whole bunch.
Exactly.
Help us by giving us money to feed our mice.
Yes, please.
Please, feed our mice. 2021. Mouse Fund.
Mouse fund. Give them food.
Do you fly by the seat of your pants when you write, or do you plan a lot of it out? I wouldn't call it flying by the seat of my pants. I would describe my writing style as being on a very old busted tractor.
I like.
Yeah, I slow down quite a bit, and I consider what I'm gonna do moving forward, but I don't really chart out anything. It's just me and my rusted down boy. My brain is a rusty tractor. Pass that magpie blunt, bro. I read that as bring back the magpie, and I totally accepted it.
Bring back the magpie.
I started with writing plots. I had usually let my characters drive the story. The problem is with this is that I don't know how to end it. Yep. If you're having trouble figuring out how to end things, you got to look at the beginning of your story and look at what you've promised the reader. Because the beginning of the story is where you make your promises. And if you don't keep those promises, what kind of friend are you? If your beginning of the story promises puppy dogs being rescued, you better rescue those goddamn puppy dogs, good sir.
Exactly.
You kill everyone. Perfect. That's also the way to end it. Yes, the 3 types of writers: plotters, pantsters, and tractors. Yeah. They all didn't live. The end. You just stop in the middle of your story and you're like, at the end of all things, death takes us. That's it. That's how you end every story. I'm looking at these little hamsters in dinosaur ponchos, and I'm like really living for it.
That's pretty adorable.
Yeah. My thing is, like, I want a bunch of big stickers, and not because I just want a bunch. I just don't want to decide. You know? I just want a handful of cute stickers. See, I'm your client now. As someone who's purchasing hamster stickers. If you're a hamster sticker creator, you can learn all about me. Cause yeah, I want cute ones that can go on my bin cage, that can withstand a wiping down, and there's a whole bunch of like random ones. Have you guys ever worked on comics through grief? If so, how have you kept yourself moving? I'd say like writing's like pretty spotty with the whole grieving thing. Like, but like my writing tends to be just spotty in general. Like I go between writing really hard and not writing at all. For me, and like just grieving in general is just like I had to be in therapy basically. Bones. How do you gracefully change protagonists? Like the first character's arc is done, but now the next protag's turn is turn to take the spotlight. I'm not sure what you mean, because if it's within one story, I'd assume like the first arc would be about the one. Sorry.
Hey, Alias, welcome back.
Yeah, it's. I guess it's just like starting things from the beginning at that point, right? You're just changing to like a new POV or something. Like shifting on over. I think no matter what, you're gonna have people upset, but like just I guess treat the original main character gently. I guess it's like how Game of Thrones did it. No longer Sean Bean changes to a new character, but without killing them, I guess. Yeah, like
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
you want to put them to the background.
well, I mean, for the example of like Game of Thrones, they had other characters introduced beforehand.
Yeah,
It
that were
wasn't.
secretly the main characters.
Yeah, exactly. Like they have that series in particular jumps between like multiple characters, even like side characters get POVs.
Yeah. Well, that also has multiple main characters,
True.
which I don't recommend for beginners.
Yeah. Can be a lot.
I've been slowly churning out pages, and I have a decent buffer, but I'm not really sure where to start as far as advertising, Patreon, and general business stuff. I think the most important thing as far as early on advertising goes is just networking, honestly. Like
Yeah.
like have your stuff out there and findable. But start making just friends within the comic community. Like I find the most helpful stuff. Like I'm on Twitter, but like you don't have to necessarily be on Twitter. But like I have a lot of comic friends on Twitter, and now when I have new things out, they like to share them and stuff. Just because they're my friends, and then I reach their audiences. And yeah, it's kind of that. Like just start by engaging in the comicking world, and then you'll kind of get plugged into different like audiences as you become friends. And like
Yeah.
don't be like pushy about things. You just like ask once with people where you're just like, could you please share this? You don't have to. It'd mean a lot to me. Thanks. Love you, friend. And if they're like, no, sorry, respect that, because it can be difficult, especially as your platform gets bigger, because you can't like retweet everything, you know. But yeah, you gotta make friends. I think that's the most important thing. As far as Patreon, I never figured out how to do comic Patreons. Like, I have a YouTube Patreon, which is like way easier, honestly. Yeah. Bones' hamster sticker client brief. Thank you. How y'all doing? I'm doing great. How do you create interesting conflicts between characters? Cop-out answer here is create conflicts that interest you.
Woo.
Literally. Like, if a conflict is boring to you, don't write it. You're gonna write it boringly. Just like, who cares what the audience really thinks about, like, the specific types of conflicts? If you like the conflict, it's interesting. You know? If you're conflict averse, I don't know what to tell you. Hey, what I miss? Everything. I'm sorry. Somebody wants something and the other character is preventing that. Yeah, that's a pretty basic one.
Yep.
I'm starting my first comic and was wondering if you guys have any tips on pacing panels / shots. I struggle with that a lot. Well, isn't that great, because Ursula is working on thumbnails right now. Ursula, take us through your process.
Sorry, just one moment. I have to finish up this little idea before I lose it.
Okay, and then she's gonna give you all the information.
Yes.
Or the environment. Yes, man versus nature.
I want something, but the environment won't let me.
Man versus nurture. Well, the 4 types of conflicts are at the Lace Quotients conflicts. There's location, answer, character, and event. Yeah, so
Yes.
there you go.
Okay, sorry, what was the question? Wondering how you guys have any tips for pacing panels and shots. Okay, so with your pages, it's really important to remember that each page has a point to it. There should be like one main thesis for each page.
There's 9 possible points. Chocolate, steel, cinnamon.
You're gonna confuse me.
Get the Scourge of 9 point on Etsy to understand this joke.
That one's layered. Okay. So each page has a thesis, it has a point to it, there's something you're trying to show the audience, and each panel within a page has a point to it as well. There's a specific
Pacific Rim.
there's a specific thing you're trying to show to the audience.
Stop hitting the table. What did it do to you?
It murdered my family
Okay, well, take it.
before my
Go
very
back.
eyes.
Okay, focus. They need this information
Okay.
desperately.
So, what's important to remember, I can't give you specifically like what your particular pages need, because everything is different depending on what your script is, what you're trying to get across, like how you want your mood and your tone to be. It's all totally subjective, and there's multiple ways to do it no matter what you're working on, right? But an important thing to remember is that the size of your panel dictates how fast people read it, which can affect pacing. So if you have lots of little panels, unfortunately this page is mostly big panels, but if you have lots of little panels, like say these 2 up here, people will read them quickly. So if you want to have something move really fast, use lots of little panels. If you want something to move slowly, you can use bigger panels, because the larger a panel is, the longer it'll take someone to look at it. So fill up your large panels with lots of little details. It takes people longer to look through them. So that's how you can control pacing. Yeah, so for example, if you really want to slow things down, you can do like a splash page, which is like one panel in one page. Yeah, so that's the important stuff. I think that's the basics. I would recommend when you're trying to figure out how to paste things is try doing thumbnails like this. So really quick sketches that just take you like 10 seconds to a minute to draw. And try out different possibilities. Try different ways of paneling things. Try breaking things up into multiple pages if you feel like there's too much happening. If it's going too slow, maybe try and condense it into less panels. One thing I notice a lot with like people who are beginning with paneling their comics is that people will either have things they'll have like the Pretty Mouth problem, like our comic, where there's not enough explanation for things. Things go way too quickly. Or alternatively, they have things go way too slow. So they'll put like too many reaction shots when you can condense like 2 characters reacting to something into a single panel to show it happening simultaneously. So yeah. So just play around with your layouts and see what works. I hope that answers your question.
That was lovely, Ursula.
Thank you.
I
Try my
would clap,
best.
but I don't want to.
That's okay.
Okay, good. I worry about my art being stolen. Is there other things I can do to prevent it besides from signing them? Well, signing isn't going to prevent it.
No, because there are lots of ways people can remove watermarks. They can remove signatures, which sucks. I think, honestly, the only thing that can prevent people from stealing your art is like not posting it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a hard thing when it gets stolen, because we've had that where I've had my art stolen and like it's upsetting, especially when they get more attention on it than you do and you're like, oh.
I mean, if they're selling it, you can usually get it taken down from
That's
whatever
true.
site.
You have legal cause if they're selling it. But if they're just posting it,
Well, even then you can DMCA it technically.
True.
But like, it's a personal challenge. Most people aren't gonna whole cloth like steal your entire comic though,
no.
and sell it. That's like a whole fight there.
Yep.
Like you can keep your files kind of lower res so they can't be reprinted.
Yep. You can do that. Use them at screen resolution instead of print resolution when you upload them. There are things like, it's hard because like I know I think Webtoon has it where you can't like copy pages or like inspect pages or something. Like you can't look at the files in your web browser, but that doesn't stop people from like taking a screenshot. So yeah, it's really hard to protect your art once you've put it out there online.
Oh, okay. What's your opinion on Blake Snyder's strict beat scene number? No more than 15 beats, no more than 40 scenes in your story. Which he seemed to be very strict about. How do you transfer that to comics? I find that movie type scripting stuff, like Save the Cat and whatever, it's very helpful, especially early on, to learn those kind of structures. Like they make very solid stories. Like I definitely agree, and it's a very commercial tactic. However, like just thinking of it logically, like no, like you're making art, okay? You can do whatever you want. You know, there's no objectively good art or anything, right? So I think they're really good tools. It's like really nice to learn all sorts of different structures early on. I find after a while you start to like do things intuitively, and you're also able to make your own decisions to like on purpose break rules. Which is super fun, and how you get interesting different expressions and stories and things. Like, I don't think you should be striving to make comics more uniform. Like, I think some of the greatest parts of the medium of comics is that it is not really uniform at all. You know, there isn't like a lot of rules to it, which can be frustrating, but it's also kind of fun and gives you lots of room to explore.
Yeah.
Whereas movies, you're dealing with a lot of people. It has to be very tight. But even then, a lot of my favorite movies, my absolute favorite things to watch, don't follow these tight beat by beat kind of things.
Yeah.
And that's kind of fun, and I love it. And I love things that break the rules in all sorts of different fun ways.
Yes.
So yeah. But yeah, definitely learn them. I find that like there's like two reactions to it where you're just like, these are garbage, I'll never use them, or like this is the only way to do it. And I'm happy to meet him. I think it's a really good way to like make your work a lot more commercial and consumable. Cause I find like if you don't know what you're doing, like a lot of times you might have like expectations that are unrealistic if you stray from kind of popular formats of story structure. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like people love to follow like the regular story structure. Like it's comforting to people.
Yeah.
There's a certain level of comfort to it, but other times, you know, you're Bones McKay and you're writing Pretty Mouth and it's awful and you're just going for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I hope
Uh,
that helps.
yeah. What did Tuesday say?
I didn't know if not posting it would keep it from being stolen unless you go off the grid. At least you can prove it's your art if you have a record of posting it.
Yeah, like you.
Well, I think she meant like if you keep it in your sketchbook in your house in a locked box, it's not gonna get stolen.
Yeah.
But if you the only way to stop it is never share it ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think sharing your art is worth the possibility of someone stealing it, you know? And hopefully you get to a position where you have more sway in stopping people from stealing things and I don't know, having lots of supporters to back you up.
I can stray to the vanilla story structure since I know what to expect from it, you know? Yeah, I think there are lots of really good vanilla story structure kind of things. Like the prime example I could think of, easiest example is romance. It has a very strict story structure, but you can tell that some stories are good and I guess some stories you'll like a lot more or some stories will feel a lot more effective because it's not the story structure that is the variable that's being changed a lot. It's like the characters and the different interactions and setups that you change a lot. Cuz like a reader will come in expecting certain tropes
Totally.
and expecting a certain ride, and then they go on that ride and they want a little bit of a variance so that it's fun and engaging and new, but they don't want it so completely different that like you don't want to reinvent story structure during like a commercial romance. And that's why I say it's more commercial, because it's a lot easier to sell it because it kind of has some pre-packaged things going with it. Whereas if you are going to say like reinvent story structure where you're like, my comic is going to have no beginning and no end, it's all middle, it goes on forever on an infinite loop or something, I don't know what you're doing here, whatever, like you're doing something very artistic and bold, like that's really cool and I love these things. However, the audience shrinks a bit more because it is so unusual and harder to access and definitely harder to like pitch. But I love me some artsy wild weirdness to it, you know. It's
Oh,
fun.
yeah. Oops.
Uh especially for things like romance. If I'm looking for an easy read, I'll stick to the tropes and plot lines I generally like. Yep.
Exactly.
But there's a lot more, like we tend to lump romance into just the commercial romance, but there's other romance outside of commercial
Oh,
that
yeah.
tends to like explore things and go a lot deeper and be a lot more like explorative
Yeah.
and different and unique, and they're really cool too. Like I don't want to, romance is just like the easiest one to think about because it tends to be highly marketable,
Yes.
but yeah, that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's like comforting, a little comforting touch point to go back to.
I don't think.
Peanuts and Garfield has no beginning or end. Garfield has a beginning, doesn't it? He's all fat. And he gets thin. It's his weight loss journey. You know what? If that was his choice, we stand.
Here's the thing. I don't think Webtoon and Tapas having like romance as their primary like bestsellers, most popular. Like I don't think that's a bad thing. Like they know their audience really well, considering how successful they are with selling this romance stuff.
Yeah, well, romance has always been popular
Oh,
on
yeah.
these sites. Like the two main things that that have been popular on webcomic sites since the beginning are like gag strips. Webtoons has those.
Yep.
And romance. Okay, like if you go back to the Smack Jeeves days when that was the Tippy Toppers, the fun time, it was romance and romance and comedy, very easily accessible, wonderful places to begin.
Yep.
And it's harder to sell other fiction, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't sell it.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, they can always create other imprints. If they're ever like, we want a site that's exclusively like action comics, they could totally do that.
Yeah, it's just, I understand it from a marketing side. And you
Totally.
shouldn't get upset with that kind of thing because romance is a really big draw. And if a bunch of people are coming to a site, that's ultimately going to be good for you if you're on that site. You know, like the site itself can do more things to get people to like go to like different points of the website, and I think Tapas and Webtoons have different levels of actually doing that. However, like if you're a horror writer and a whole bunch of new people are coming in for romance, like the popularity of the site helps you. Like
Yeah.
people will get like upset with that with like Kickstarter, where if you're doing a little Kickstarter and suddenly there's a giant Kickstarter going on and you're like, oh damn, no one's gonna care about mine. No, more people are on the site now engaging with Kickstarter than there were before, and that's ultimately better for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the nice thing about webcomics is like people's attention isn't like finite. They can like multiple comics.
Yes. It's not like live streamers.
Yes, where you can only watch one stream at a time generally.
Yeah, unless you're like one of those like super watchers.
Right.
Yeah.
Powerful.
People tend to have like their main lives. They'll have like one live stream they watch, maybe like a backup one.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
They have like you tend to have like tiers of live streamers in your head. You're like, okay, if this one's on, I'm watching them because they only do it like once a week and it's very important for me. This one does it every day, but I'm gonna go there every day. And this one, like, I will go to if the other two aren't on.
Exactly.
It's like literally how I navigate like live streams.
Totally. I'm like, oh, my favorites aren't on. I guess I'll go browse and see if there's new ones.
Oh, I never look for new ones.
Heck.
I've got enough. If none of my main streamers are on, I'm just like, I'll just watch YouTube.
Fair. But with comics, you can, depending on how fast you read, you can read a ton of them. If you can, especially because you can read comics fast already, but you could breeze through like the most popular ones and then you're like, I'll go browse and see if there's other ones. Oh, look, here's a horror comic. I also kind of like horror. I'll give it a try, you know?
Opinions on super big gutters and vertical scroll to make pages look longer. They save you.
They save you.
Thank the Lord
Also-
that the average reader doesn't understand that is less work somehow. Like the brain is like, that was more comics, even though
We
it was a long gutter.
we literally get comments whenever we'd post our pages like not modified for
Verticalized.
not verticalized. People always ask, can you make them longer? And then if we take the same page and we space it out, people think it's longer.
Yeah.
They're totally lovely for the artist. Also, great way to affect your pacing.
Yeah. The only people, if someone's calling something cheap, they ain't a reader, they're an artist. Tell them to get on your level.
Listen, with comics, cut as many corners as you can. They take so much work. Who cares?
Yeah, like it's really cool, honestly. I think it's a really neat aspect to the medium of webtoons is that the actual time it takes to scroll, like it controls like the reader's engagement with the story really well. It's
Mhm.
interesting.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's a really cool evolution of comics.
You have like way more control over how fast people read things.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you don't have control on like the average page, but yeah.
It's also really interesting because, like, I remember, because, like, with comics, when you're laying them out, if you have, like, a print book, you can do reveals, like, with a page flip. So, I don't know. You're revealing a monster or something. I don't know.
You can also do a lot cooler page layouts where you get the whole impact of looking at the page, and then you get to read it too.
Yes.
Gestalt.
But yeah, but you can also do that now with scrolling, where you can have, like, a space and then reveal the thing. It's cool. It's interesting. It's just a new way to interact with it. Also, doing full color comic versus black and white. Do black and white. It'll save you time and effort.
And everyone will constantly comment like, "Oh my god, I didn't know black and white comics could be good."
Here's the thing. Color comics are attention grabbing.
Expensive to
pretty.
print.
Expensive to print. So I would say the best, like, bang for your buck is black and white comics because it saves you time, and time is money. It saves you money on printing. Do color at your own risk. Unless you work with, like, a colorist or something.
Do color. If you choose to do a color comic, I want you to sit down and write a letter to your future self explaining your decision. And you seal that letter up and you open it in 5 years and laugh at yourself. At least then you have someone to blame. You have to write a 5,000 word essay before you can do a color comic justifying your decision. Oh my god. I'm thinking about doing a flat colored comic with little to no rendering. I mean, it's still a lot more work because it's easier to pick values than it is to pick colors out.
Yeah.
Also, print costs, man. Like, I'm serious. Like, it ups it so much, and it makes it impossible for you to do print on demand, which is a really amazing thing for an early comic person.
Yes.
5,000 words is the size of my dissertation. Yeah, sounds about right. Do a color comic, I said. It'll be prettier, I said. It's not going to be prettier when your arms are broken. Dear future self, black and white, but one color to make red. That's a little cheaper. Still makes print on demand hard.
Yes.
I don't understand black and white comics. How do you do the contrast?
It's important to pick kind of like what your focus is in a panel. So if you have a character, say, who's like, oh man, let me go pick out some pages to illustrate this better. Like, say this, like, you have characters where their design is like will primarily be like white. So like Tammy here, she's like a white girl. She's got like blonde hair, and I put her in a like a light colored sweater. So when I'm placing her on a background, I don't want to put her on like just a white space here. This in this particular panel, she's mostly covered up by a speech bubble, so I don't really care too much. But generally, I want to put her on like a darker background so that she stands out, and vice versa. If you have a character who has a lot of like black feel to them, like Amanda here, she has black hair. I tend to put her on lighter background so that she'll appear. And you can use that concept of like what you need to stand out in a panel to like dictate where you put like your black fills or where you leave it white. It really just depends on what you want to do, and you can use like you can use the contrast to like lead the eye around the page, like yeah, because people their eye will go to I think it's like I've been told it's like the darkest point on the page people will look at first. But I think it goes the opposite way. If everything is dark and you have just one light patch, that's where the eye will go. So
Yeah.
play around with that.
All right. I fulfilled my destiny of answering your questions.
Get back to
Now-
talking about animal facts.
Now I'm back to talking about my own thing.
Oh.
I did my time.
I could have even made 30 pages before I deleted the whole comic. Oh.
To be a young comic artist, so full of hope,
I know.
dreams.
Man, I'm getting so many thumbnails done. I'm on page 102 of 150.
Where did you learn so much about animals? Just all over the place. Just I didn't choose animal facts. Animal facts chose me. It's just like been an interest of mine forever. I love animals. Now that I'm hearing all the pain and suffering, I kind of want to do black and white. Lamau.
Do it.
Yeah,
It's
do
better option for putting like a free little comic out online.
Yeah, a free comic. If you want to monetize that and do print on demand, get you black and white.
Black and white.
Even if you don't do print on demand, it's usually like $100. 100 pages. 500 copies. It's like $1 a copy. Like it's pretty cheap
Yes.
to do black and white. Like I forget what the print cost of.
Also,
I'm pretty sure the print cost of Honeywalls is like $4, and it's a 300-page thing. I think it
Yeah.
was $4. The print cost of like 9 Point, which is like a 20-page little comic, was like the same price
Yeah.
almost. I think it
For
was
full
$2.
color, yeah.
But yeah, like in order to do the full color book. Oof.
also, if you ever decide, if you make your black and white comic and you ever decide that you want to color it, it's really easy to color in a black and white comic.
I've been brainwashed to think color equal good. Yeah, we all have.
We all have.
And like color does help if you're
Oh,
good
yeah.
at it.
But yeah.
If you're good at color, it helps. It can help make things popular. It definitely stands out. But black and white can too. And it's just like easier to sell and complete. It's easier to get like your first comic done if you do it all black and white.
Yep. And don't get me wrong, I love color comics. Like,
And if you're good at color, you just get to make a really pretty cover.
Yeah.
There you go.
exactly.
Bing bang
You could do
boom.
the manga thing that I used to always see, where they do like a few pages in color and then it switches to black and white. That would be hard to print, but
It depends.
yeah,
Like
true.
you wouldn't print on demand because that would become full color as far as print on demand is concerned.
True.
However, if you're printing with a print shop, it would be good.
True. Because then, yeah.
Okay, I finally found stickers. I found sticker packs and things. They're really cute.
Good. I was thinking of doing color, but just a super limited color palette. Yeah, that could save you time doing limited stuff.
Just poppin'. Hopping and
Hopping up.
bopping. Fan comic or an original one? I don't know anything about doing fan comics.
Oh no, they're having a conversation in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
Well, now I'm allowed.
Okay,
Let
fine.
me worry.
I've never done a fan comic. I wouldn't know how to give advice on it.
Really cool 3-color comics. I hate coloring. It's boring and takes so long.
Yes. I don't find it boring anymore. I used to, but it takes a super long time. I don't have connections to ever do comic prints. I'm just one person, not sure how people do it when it's just themselves. It do be a lot.
I like print on demand because I don't have to deal with shipping.
Yes.
And if you're early on, you don't want to be dealing with shipping. That
It's a
stuff's
headache.
hard. That's like a whole other learning curve to work on.
Yeah, exactly. When you're trying to figure out comics and advertising and printing and
Yeah. Man, sorry, Ursula Bones, I'm gonna shut up. No, you could talk. I
no,
don't
it's
care.
fine. Don't worry, you can talk to each other in the chat.
I know
That's
my
lovely.
comic isn't going to be printed at all. It's only going to be published on Webtoons because it's in full color.
See, that's fair.
That's fine. Like,
Yeah.
also, color doesn't immediately just exclude you from printing. It just makes the price barrier bigger. Because I printed Moonlight, and that wasn't so bad. I think it was like, I don't know my prices. I think it was also like $4 a book, uncoded, 1,000, 1,000 copies. I think once you have color comics, you have to justify printing off like 1,000 copies.
Yeah.
I got distracted playing Neopets.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Amazing.
I swear, if you guys talk to each other, I'm gonna ban you. Oh my god, watch out, June's dangerous. I find coloring and shading more enjoyable than line art. I sometimes do lineless comics with color blobs just to get to the point. I think doing Magpie like increased Ursula's line art powers immensely
Yes, you level up super hard with your line work.
because it's all you got. Like, I think the best idea for comics is to think about what are you weakest at and make your comic completely about that thing.
Yes.
Because comics are such a way to like level up. Like, bad at architecture, your comic is now about architecture. It's in a city. All cityscapes all the time. Can't draw horses? Centaur comic.
Exactly. You will
Hate
level
color?
up so far.
Color comic. Feel like you have to do color to make your comic good? Oh, guess it's time. Yeah. I need to up my painting powers, but I don't want to make 9 point. I don't hate myself.
Listen, I don't hate myself. Bones hates me.
Oh, wow. Getting to the truth right there.
That's going into the divorce proceedings. It's like, why are you divorcing? He made me do a color comic.
Made you. What?
made
Women don't
me.
have their own, like, autonomy?
Okay, actually, I was thinking about that today, and it makes me so mad the way I get treated sometimes.
Oh, okay. Dish.
Oh, I was thinking about like when we had all these plumbers coming in to like, because when we had like no hot water for a while, and every time I'd be talking to them, like I was dealing with all the plumbing stuff. I was the one calling the plumbing companies. I was the one who was like looking at things and figuring things out. Bones was like dealing with other stuff, and I'd talk to the plumbers, and they'd like, and it would be fine. But as soon as Bones came into the room, they'd look past me and talk to him about it.
I don't know. I just woke up. I'm here for my coffee.
I know, I was so annoyed. Ugh.
Like asking me questions like I know what's going on.
Exactly. Women cannot plumb. Exactly.
Oh
Never
my
once did a
God.
woman know about plumbing.
I'm sorry, babe.
And I know, and I was thinking about it too, because we were listening to like "Am I the A-hole" stories about like,
I was gonna say hedgehogs for some reason.
hedgehogs. No, about a woman like wanting to be like a homemaker, and I was like,
You go, girl. You be a
I was like,
homemaker.
there's nothing wrong with being a homemaker. Like, I don't know.
People hate me because I make home.
I know. I'm like, let my husband make home. Hello?
I've added so many stickers to my basket right now. I just can't decide which ones I want.
Oh no, that's the hard choice.
Yeah, they're all like
Oh.
sticker sets.
I do that all the time when I'm shopping for stuff. I'll like fill up my cart and I'll be like, okay, I could live without this thing.
This one I'll die if I don't
This
have.
one I want.
No, this one I need.
I need it.
It's not that you want it, you need it.
One needs to make an apology video. Because I like the way he pronounces sorry.
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 I'm sorry. I said I was sorry. Okay. All of them bones? Get all of them? Okay. I spend so much money. I need to stop. Someone needs to stop me. Please cut off my hands.
Okay.
It's the only way.
The
I gotten into DDR. I gotten into
Oh.
quilting. I need to do my quilt.
Right? Work on your dang quilt.
I will. I just need to clean my room in order to
Okay.
do it.
Clean your room.
I just need to clean the house. You know what? I just do whatever the wind tells me to do.
I was thinking about that when you were talking about like getting all like mice and the kitten. And I was like, man, what will people think? You know what? If it makes you happy, who cares?
Exactly. Whatever makes me happy.
Whatever brings you joy in your life, why not?
I'm a house husband.
See, my brain, because I have anxiety, my brain goes like to the worst case scenario. Like, what if we get these mice and they all die and it's my fault? And I'm like, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, Ursula.
If we come to it.
If we come to it, exactly.
Our mice might be immortal.
Oh, cute.
Immortal now.
We can give them our wealth.
As an artist in Canada, I am in my second semester and it is getting harder. I hope you guys have a good day. Oh. I hope you have a good semester.
Heck yeah. You can do it. You're powerful. You're a fellow Canadian. We believe in you.
I'm sorry, made you think mice would perish and bankrupt you? Yeah. I told June.
Listen, anxiety is mean.
Okay, I don't think I need the coffee ones.
Okay.
But
Well,
all the
then
other
get
ones
rid
are
of 'em.
perfect.
Heck. Immortal Mouse. New comic idea. A mouse that never dies.
Oh, I'm signed out.
Oh no.
Now I'm signed in.
Good.
You know what comic inspired me to do Magpie?
What?
Not Magpie, the other one. 9 Point?
What?
I don't know. What's it called? I'm asking you guys. The one with the mice. Scurry? That comic.
Oh, Scurry. Yes.
I haven't read Scurry. I just look at it.
It's a really gorgeous comic.
Scurry is so pretty.
Oof.
Scurry and Cucumber Quest.
Yes. Gorgeous comic.
Scurry's all like full rendered.
Right? I'm like, how do you do that for a comic? That's just so amazing. Oof. Could never be me.
I should actually read it.
You should.
It's gotten so far.
Everything should be eggs. Yes.
I read Cucumber Quest because you made me curious.
It's so good. I love Cucumber Quest.
I need to finish reading it because all the scripts came out, right?
Yeah, same. Cucumber Quest is the
Egg-eating snake. Yeah, those are great. I want to give a home to the nightmares. Oh, the night. Okay,
A
yeah.
nightmare night. I also want to bake him cookies. I rarely read the amount of webcomics I used 2 years ago. Same. See, I think part of it is like when you become someone who makes comics, it can be harder to read comics because you become more like, what's the word? You get like a more critical eye.
Yeah. You can't turn off your brain.
Yeah. So I find that difficult. I wonder if it's the same for people who like make movies. They can't watch movies as much. I don't know.
I don't know.
Because there are authors, like people who write novels, who like read other novels extensively. So I don't know.
I can't believe that people read, like, on a personal level here. Like, I don't
Could
even.
never be me.
I can't even imagine that. I can't believe people have bought so many copies of Magpie already. Jeez, guys.
I also know that I read less than I used to. Like in high school, I read so many books. Now I'm like, if it's an audiobook, I'll read it because I can listen to it while I draw and work on my comic. But like with like an actual comic, I have to look at it to read it. I make TV commercials, documentaries, and movies. I watch anime instead. Amazing. I'm living for it. I remember back in the day in 2006, I would type Kitsune and then go in Google Images to find a thumbnail of a webcomic I was reading. Oh my god. Faywinds. I've not heard of it, but I love that story. When does the Magpie Kickstarter end?
In 13 days or something, right?
13 days from
I don't
now.
know, whatever it says.
I also listen to true crime true crime podcasts while I draw. Though I'm drawing horror, so it fits a bit more.
A little bit.
A little bit. I used to read a lot in middle school, but now I don't have the attention span to read a 5-page paper. Listen. Mood. I read horror and I produce cute. Yes. See, it's like that meme where it's like the artist and then their art, and the artist is like this cute little uwu person, and then their art is like a horrible monster. That's me.
And there's me who reads cute and produces horror.
Yes. I have depression and write depression. Very good. You're a very consistent person, June.
I can't even imagine being that consistent.
Could never be me.
It's not a good look.
My art is uwu, but the themes are uwunt. I love that. And there's me listening to history video essays. I also love history video essays. Please give me your recs. Trying to think. What are other things I listen to? I watch a lot of gaming content when I draw. I used to do it way more. Like, I used to love watching Let's Plays. Now I just watch, like, a handful of Sims YouTubers.
Yeah.
That's my gaming
basically.
content.
You watch a lot of Sims YouTubers.
I do. I started watching Stardew Valley YouTubers as well now.
Oh, okay. Expanding, I see.
How many volumes of Magpie are there going to be? 6. So we're halfway through. You know that one person who puts on makeup and talks about true crime? I don't know that person. I listen and watch a lot of comics content. Hello? Gamer alert! It's me. I feel like I can't watch a lot of anime for the same reason I don't read a lot of webcomics. Because unless there's a dub, it's really hard to watch anime for me. Because I'm usually drawing when I watch stuff. Also, with anime, I want to like look at the visuals. I don't watch a lot of TV. Specifically because I'm usually working on art. And it's hard to appreciate visuals when you're trying to draw.
I'm just bopping.
I don't know what Waterstones is. I'm sorry. I don't understand.
What? Pip,
Oh,
pip,
Pip,
I'm
Pip.
Charlie.
My paw snips.
My boss nips. Oh. I sat on the chair with my freshly bought horror. What? It's not funny anymore. What?
Ooh. I'm sorry, Charlie. I'm not sorry.
You Scottish Charlie. Oh. We found the weakness.
We did.
Charlie is 90% weakness.
No.
Sorry, 99%.
Oh no. Poor Chorl. I know they lost
Imagine
their cool
like
veneer.
imagine like a tough like boxer with like rippling muscles and all that
Yes.
stuff.
Okay.
And then you take a pin to him and he just pops like a balloon.
Ew. I don't like that.
Just pop. That's Charlie.
No.
Like
Ugh.
cartoon style.
I know, but I still don't like it.
That's him. Just crush me into a trash compactor. You don't deserve that.
Bones.
What?
Imagine a really tough boxer.
Yeah.
They're really handsome and muscly.
I'm imagining a dog.
Oh,
A boxer.
I was gonna say it's Lul, but okay.
I was imagining a dog. Lulu as a boxer would be pretty good. But I'm just imagining a dog.
Also
like-
cute.
I'm glad you imagine me as a Chad. You're welcome.
Yeah, you have Chad energy.
Charlie the Chad. Chadley.
Mediocre, you can't be talking to any of us. You're in the wrong chat. Monica just died on the street. She's okay.
Did you just jump off the wall?
She's not dead, I swear.
No, she's dead.
Monica. Goopy. Oh, she's okay. Oh, I'm so tired. Tired bean. Goodbye, Monica. We'll miss you.
R.I.P. Matica. All trans men are Chads. Personally, I'm not a Chad. Who you calling straight mediocre artist 666? Please pay your respects to Matica.
Can we get an F in the chat for Matica?
She's sleeping on like one of her most spiky toys.
I know, it's like a hard nylon toy.
Yeah.
She's just got her head on it.
And rests it.
Matica.
Resting her.
You were a good dog and I never got to fight you in real life.
That's true. You're gonna get to punch
Right.
Matica.
You're gonna get attacked by the demon.
Matica's gonna punch you.
She will. She'll punch a hole right through you. She's that strong.
She's incredibly strong. She's a
She-
beefy lady.
Oh my god. There was a dog barking at us through the fence today and she dragged me across the yard. She's strong. She should become like a sled dog. She'd be really good at it.
She really would.
Remove her corpse from the webcam. I know you can just see her lower half. Dropped a spoon in a big jar of dice. Oh no.
What a
Sorry, you lost your spoon.
predicament.
I know. Can I absolutely destroy each other on stream for charity? Yes. We'll sell tickets to the fight. And all proceeds will go to charity.
What about magpie tarot cards?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Wouldn't that be so cool?
Be cool as hell.
That's a worthwhile use of our time.
Right? Totally not busy with other stuff.
I need to write a comic and then find a new artist and abandon my wife. Let her finish alone. Old. But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Do it.
Like, people think I'm joking about this, but I'm not. I want to do it.
Make more
I
comics.
need to find a new comic partner. A new one. Get rid of her. Imagine being able to write. I'm talking about the tarot cards not leaving Ursula. Oh, okay.
I love it.
Oh, there's a cute little carrot cake. Sorry, I'm looking at all the bath bombs from that store I bought all the bath bombs from forever ago.
Oh, I see.
Cookies and cream donut bath.
I'm waiting for you to ask so I can say never. I hate you. Oh my god. What do you think about mood boards? I use mood boards when I'm doing like visual design stuff for a new comic. Like when I'm trying to figure out what I want it to look like, I just grab work that I'm inspired by and stick it all together and try to figure out the commonalities and use it in my own art. They're a great tool so that you don't have to do a whole bunch of drawing to get like a good mood.
I'm never in a good mood.
It's true. Beto seems like the sweetest dog. I love him. He's very sweet.
He's something.
Uh,
Writing is okay for me, but scripting for my comic is hard. It took me 3 days to script the prologue. I'm in school, so not a lot of free time. That's not so bad. It can take me months to get things done.
You are what you eat. Now to find a good artist. No.
How do I draw meaty man thighs? Ain't that a question? I was gonna say a mood, but no, it's a question.
I think you need to ask Asapan.
Yeah, Ace of Pan's gotten pretty good.
For real. They're drawing those beefcakes.
Man, I really want a meatloaf anytime someone says beefcakes.
Meatloaf.
Anytime someone's like beefcakes, I'm like, oh man, meatloaf. I guess I could make a meatloaf.
could
I
make a
have
meat-
the power.
You are capable.
I could do meatloaf and potatoes.
Oh, that'd be tasty. That'd be a good dinner.
I don't have breadcrumbs.
Oh. Wow.
Well, that's a future thing. Future meatloaf ideas. I'm trying to draw my character and I keep drawing chicken legs on him. Well, chicken is a type of meat.
So your problem is you're referencing pictures of chickens.
I've never eaten meatloaf. It's just a loaf of meat. Like,
It's like,
not much else to say about it.
no, it's like, have you ever eaten a hamburger?
It's that.
It's that. It's the patty, basically.
I like it with ketchup.
Yeah.
Gravy meatloafs are okay too.
Yeah.
Meatloaf is an American propaganda. Meatloaf is, it's like you guys put your meat in pastries.
Yeah.
We just said, no, the meat is the pastry.
We put the pastry in the meat.
No, it's just, you use the breadcrumbs for like, firming it up. I don't think bread is pastry. either. I put bacon on top of my meatloaf. I'm not a big bacon boy, but I think you're valid. I made a shepherd's pie tonight.
It was really good.
Thank you. I think it needed more moisture, but I love you. I love to drown it in ketchup. Yes.
If you get
Oh my
another,
god, I need to make cheeseburger casserole
you do. You have the power.
where you have there's a there's a meat, there's a french fry layer and the cheese layer. It's a deconstructed cheeseburger meal.
If you get another artist, are you gonna make them shepherd's pie and not me anymore?
Yeah, it's the goal.
But no, you should totally work on with another artist and get more
On
comics
making
done.
a cheeseburger casserole.
Yes. And I get
I've
to
been
eat
talking about cheeseburger casserole for literal years at this point.
it. Just make it, you
It's
coward.
the most simple thing to
Make
make,
it.
too. I think it's just anytime you have fries and burger stuff, you're like, well, I might as well make fries and burgers.
No.
You don't think, oh, cheeseburger casserole time.
Let's do it. Let's make a cheeseburger casserole.
I love mashed potatoes. Same. I need to get a nice sieve so I can make like the super fluffy, like not lumpy stuff. Like I'm pretty good at
Man.
mashed potatoes. Like I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but toot toot.
Man, when we had no money, when we were living off like $20 a week for groceries for the both of us,
Yeah.
we had zero money.
So
We-
many potatoes.
So much potatoes. That's like all we lived off of was potatoes.
I look like mashed potatoes. No, you don't. Mashed potatoes are appetizing. Hi, Oberon.
Hello. We stand mashed potatoes. We do.
So a cheesy meatloaf? No, because they have the fry layer.
Yeah.
There's like a layer of fries and then cheese.
Christ.
So you're saying you were Ireland?
Yes.
No. From the Maritimes.
Ah, yes.
Bud the Spud from the bright red mud rolling down the highway, smiling. The Spuds are big on the back of Bud's rig, and they're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. Did you have that book? Do you have the book version of it? No.
I did not.
Oh man, it was all like the claymation type stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think poutine would kill me, and that's how I'm gonna go.
You got another big load. Big load. Of the best doggone potatoes that's ever been growed. And they're from Prince Edward Island.
Oh my god. Is this like Stompin' Tom? or
Yeah.
whatever? Yeah.
You never heard Bud the Spud?
I've never heard Bud the Spud.
Bud the
We're not
Spud
listening
is-
to it on stream.
Not, but Bud the Spud is pinnacle.
I'm sorry, I haven't heard all the Stompin' Tom songs.
That's
My
not even.
dad never
That's not
made
even
me
a
listen
Stompin'
to 'em.
Tom problem. Oh, it wasn't claymation. It was this dude. This is the book. Into RP chat it goes.
Oh my god.
I'll delete everything.
Okay.
This one.
Oh my god, but I've never seen this in my life.
You didn't read Bud the Spud?
I did not. I love the dog.
Yeah, the dog goes with him the whole time.
Why is he covering the top of his van?
But so you can see the potatoes. It's an artistic decision.
Flying out. I know. It's like how in 9 Point, why aren't they wearing helmets? Well, so you can tell the characters apart.
Because I want to see their little kitty ears. Oh wait, is the dog? The dog is based on Spuds Mackenzie. Who's Spuds Mackenzie?
Hoomst. See, a garbage plate does sound delicious.
Oh, Spuds Mackenzie is the Budweiser dog.
Oh.
He's a a bull terrier.
Oh, I love bull terriers.
They're
really
so cute. Yeah. Canadian cartoons. It wasn't a cartoon. It was just a song. Bones, how about instead of burger casserole, make a garbage plate? Burger mac salad. Ew, no, mac salad's gross. Sorry. Yeah. Meat sauce. Ah. Ah. No. I hate mac salad.
See, I'd like a garbage plate. That sounds delicious.
No, I want to make cheeseburger casserole. My grandma used to make it. I want cheeseburger casserole, and then after we're done, we have sex in a pan.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Bonk. Goodbye to your ears.
Sex in a pan is so good.
What is it again?
I will
What's in it?
explain
I always forget.
sex in a pan to you. Okay. It is loading. Picture of it.
We have what?
So it has like a graham cracker layer.
Yep.
And then there's like a white custard layer.
Mhm.
And then there's like it's like a white custard cream cheese layer. And then there's another layer of custard, and then there's chocolate pudding. Then there's a layer of whipped cream, and then it's all topped with like kind of like sugared chocolate dusting. Yeah. Here, I'll send a picture of it to you in RP chat. That's it. That's what it is. You do what with grandma?
There's sex in a pan.
Yeah. That's what it is. That's sex in a pan.
Looks so good. It reminds me of tiramisu.
There's all sorts of like really horny desserts. There's the better than sex cake. Like they're all specific cakes too. I think this is the one my mom made.
That Dionysia is sex in a pan.
Yeah.
Hi, Fido.
Sign me the fuck up.
It's Fido, everybody. He's here. We got him lamb.
Nom, nom, nom. They're so gross.
He's adorable.
Gross.
He's cute.
Ace cakes. Blem blem.
Blem blem.
Sex in a pan, and I looked it up. Oh my god. Nope.
He's licking my wrist as I'm trying to draw.
Do not slander the name of Spotted Richard. Oh. I was gonna say, I don't actually have a dead grandma. You do. How's that?
You
How's that treating you?
do?
Is it a bummer?
Yeah.
Did your grandma make any crazy desserts?
No, she made a lot of like pies.
Yeah, she's a pie maker.
She was a pie maker. She made
Can you talk to the mic?
for dinner she'd make porcupine meatballs, which was really good.
Oh yeah.
Which I have learned is like cabbage rolls without the cabbage.
Yes.
It's like rice and tomato sauce and ground meat.
My mom loves cabbage rolls. I don't. I don't like cabbage. I'm not a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Dead grandmas are fun.
If a Cabbage Patch Kid eats cabbage, is it cabbagealism? It's cannibalism time, guys. Our favorite topic.
No.
Me and Charlie were talking about eating poop all morning.
Why? Why do you do this?
We were asking if eating poop is vegan.
I don't want to entertain this topic. I'm shutting this down. You've hurt everyone. You've harmed everyone in this chat.
Charlie harmed me, and I would just like to. Poop is vegetarian, but it's like honey when it comes to veganism, unless it's human poop.
Ugh. Stop.
We were talking about it because Charlie brought up the fact that mice eat their own poop
Oh my god.
as a part of gut health.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they need to eat their own poop because that's how they get B12.
Well, I know, aren't there animals that eat rocks
Yeah,
to digest things?
like pigeons.
Yeah.
And that brings us back to animals. Not all birds are smart.
A lot of them are.
Well, a lot of people are like pet birds so smart, but like a lot of button quails, they ain't smart.
This was DMs, I know.
I'm leaking the DMs.
Oh no, where's the receipts?
I just mean that not all pet birds are macaw level smart, African gray level smart, you know? Some of them don't have a lot going on in there. And that's okay and valid. I literally I told you I don't like smart animals. Like I think that smart animals aren't as fun as pets. That's right, Madoka. I brought this up because smart animals can trick you. Madoka gets onto my secrets. Fado, I can trick him the same way multiple times. Because he doesn't learn a lesson. But Madoka, she'll learn like after 2 times that I don't actually have a treat. Like Fado doesn't listen because he's like his brain's off in space half the time, but he doesn't know what's going on, and I love him. Smart animals suck their assholes. Literally. If they're smart. Okay, I was talking about this, but dogs laugh, right? Like, if you didn't know this fact, it's the best fact ever. Dogs laugh. They don't do like a ha ha ha. They go like a, like it's like a. It sounds like a pant that they do, but it's a laugh, and you can identify your dog's specific laugh, and it's the most joy you'll ever find in life. Okay,
It's so lovely.
it's so lovely. But what's not lovely is when you're playing ball with your dog and they drop the toy and you go to grab it like an idiot and they grab it before you and then they laugh at you and run away. The joy of learning that they laugh is great, but then you hear them laughing at their own hilarious joke as they run away because they got the ball first and you thought you could get it, but you didn't. Haha, Dad, you're stupid. Yeah. You ever been laughed at by a dog? You probably have. You just didn't realize it. It's so much joy, though, that they laugh at you for doing that. Falling for their pranks.
They're genius pranks.
Apparently, smarter dogs are more playful. The smarter the dog, the more playful they are. They laugh more. Fado has like such a little shitter laugh. He's got like a yeah, it goes like
Madoka's is really deep. She literally sounds like she's saying ha ha ha.
yeah. Madoka's got like a very human laugh.
Yes.
It's very disconcerting.
And Serena's is so gentle. Like it's
Yeah.
you can barely hear it.
What does dog laughter sound like? You like it's so hard to explain. It's like a laugh, but they don't really put out a sound as much.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like the laughter that you do when you're laughing alone at a comedy video.
Yeah.
Where you're like, ha. where you don't make a noise, but you kind of like inhale like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ, I meant dog slaughter. No!
Wow.
Excuse me, what have you been Googling?
My dog is really smart. He just looks at me in disdain.
Oh, dear. Oh, what was the study you were telling me about yesterday where, like, people feel the most joy?
Oh, I like to read Okay, if you ever want really cool, legitimate, scientific, fun dog facts, go to Canine Corner on Psychology Today. It is my favorite article. It's the one that I follow. So the most recent one was a study about how people experience the most joy spending $5 on stuff for their dogs compared to spending $5 on like someone else or themselves. So like they were like instructed to spend $5 on like a gift for yourself, a gift for a friend, or a gift for your pet. And people would buy themselves like a treat, and they'd buy their friend like a treat, or they'd buy their dog a treat, basically, a treat or toy, basically. And the people who were told to spend it on themselves were the least happy. And those that were told to spend it on their dogs were the most happy. And then in between was spending it on a friend. And the study was all dog owners. Like everyone was a dog owner in the study. And then they were assigned who to buy for. Need to go have a nice stream. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
It's okay, Manica. I'm not actually leaving. But I totally agree. I got giving Cheerios to my mice gives me infinitely more joy than eating a Cheerio. If I ate a bowl of Cheerios, I'd be like, ah, yes, delicious. But giving them to my mice, I'm just like smiling ear to ear, like, this is joy.
It's just so nice when you give your dog something.
They're
and
just so
they
grateful.
just love it. They're just so happy and they're so cute when they eat treats.
Like, I feel no guilt. They're just joyful. Have you ever fed a dog a banana? Like, just you peel it and you let them eat it, and just watching them try and, like, figure out how to, like, approach it.
Oh my god, have you ever given your dog peanut butter? And it gets stuck to the roof of their mouth. The cutest.
What are Cheerios but mouse donuts, right? They hold them in their little hands and eat them like they're donuts.
It's so cute. You know what was the best? When we gave our dogs watermelon.
Oh my
You
god.
just hold the rind and they just chew it. It's so cute. It's the best.
Oh my god, feeding Al the strawberries. Where he doesn't recognize it's food, or he's like kind of nervous about me, so I have to mush it into his face a bunch until he like licks to like get me out of the way, and then his eyes light up like, wait, there's food in front of me.
Food.
And then he accepts his gift.
Yes.
My bunny freaking loves banana. They tackle me to get it.
Oh, so cute.
My social battery low gonna head off. Thanks for stopping by, Refrigerated Cartoons.
Oh, yeah, thanks for coming.
It's actually our turn to leave.
It's our time
It's our time to go.
to go. Well,
Make
thank
sure to
you.
give your pet a little bit of nanner.
Yes,
Okay.
give them a little treat as a treat.
Mindy loves peas.
Oh, baby. My dog goes crazy for cheese.
Good night.
Oh. Alrighty, goodbye everyone. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next time. Bye.